All right. Hello, Nintendo fans. My name is Mario Master. How are we doing today? So, this video is I don't know how long. As of right now, it is 3 hours. Um, I'm still working on it. I'm not done with it yet. Um, but I'm here playing Pokemon Sword. And the one rule that I'm setting up for myself is I can only use fire type Pokemon. So we are going to see if I can beat the game only using fire type Pokemon. There are no really over leveling rules. I didn't set any. I also didn't set Nuzlocke rules because I knew one of the gym leaders was going to be a bitch and a half. Actually, two of the gym leaders, but we will get there when we get there. But um, this is the first type of video that I'm doing like this, so I hope you all enjoy. But starting off, I do a very fit name, and we pick the only starter, obviously, which is Scorbunny, which will unfortunately mean Leon has Swabble, which is a problem later, unfortunately. But we start out with our first fight with Hop. And luckily for us, uh, Hop achieves Grookey, which is fine, because Hop is an idiot. Um, he is like the worst rival in Pokemon history. I swear he is so dumb. But we easily sweep his team. Apparently, Hop wants to lose again, even though he has 3 Mon. He still gets swept. I can't get another Mon until like way later. Like Route 5. I'm pretty sure I don't even get another Mon, and I still sweep Hop. After picking a very appropriate number, I decide to pick up a Vulpix and a Roly-Poly to add to the fire squad. After this, our score bunny evolves into the emo sweatshirt loving boy. Why did I say he's an emo? I don't know. I thought it was funny, I guess. After our boy evolves, we have to fight Bede, who actually was a tough fight, which I was not expecting because Bede is usually pretty easy. But yeah, Bede was actually probably one of the harder starter fights for some reason. I don't know why, but we did win. Sorry it's so quick, but I mean it was a clean sweep from Milo. I don't know what you expected. He's a grass type Pokemon trainer, so it was a clean sweep. Right after I beat Milo, Roly-Poly evolves into Carkol. The main reason why I captured Roly-Poly so early is because that's where he spawns, and Colossal is OP. Right after Roly-Poly evolves, Hop wants to fight again. Another clean sweep. I mean, I'm sorry, this is most of this video of me just clean sweeping everyone. Hop is just an idiot. So I went to the water gym and I don't even lose to Nessa. I lose to this random bitch. And that's my first loss of the run. I hate everything. So after our first loss, I go back to the wild area and decide to grab a Firestone and evolve Vulpix into a Ninetales. So I knew Nessa was going to be a hard fight, and she was probably going to be my first loss. We did put up a good fight. We got to a Dreadnought who I knew was gonna just fucking sweep my team. His water rock type is just insane. So yeah, he fucking sweeps the rest of my team. After our Nessa defeat, I remembered I had the Crown Tundra DLC and decided to grind until I got a Moltres. Um, Moltres wasn't my first choice, but it was my first fire type legendary that I was getting. So, hey, I wasn't gonna complain about a Moltres, especially this early. Um, don't worry, it won't matter later on. Trust me, there's one gym leader that's going to be a bitch. With our new Moltres, who I got super lucky with his air type move, I sweep Nessa. And I sweep a lot of gyms moving forward. Um, and I sweep Bead as well. Right before I decide to go fight Kabu, I decide to round out my team with a Tarkle, a Litwick, and a Scorch. These will change later because they are so weak. We get a clean sweep by Moltres against Kabu. Kabu is a pretty easy fire type fight. I thought he was going to be harder, but because I had Moltres, it was really just a clean sweep. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know what you expected. Here's a quick montage of everyone I beat after Kabu. Uh, uh, Hop, who's always easy because he's stupid. Um, Bead or Bay, who was also easy. Um, uh, Bead, Bead. Beat is so annoying. I have to say, Beat is probably like the worst character in Pokemon. I hate her, him, I don't know. I beat Opal, and we were doing really well, you know. We were just clean sweeping with Moltres, really powerful fire type Pokemon, obviously. And here's some evolutions that happened, and then we fight Hop again. Because Hop is just annoying, but he's stupid. He's like the easiest rival in Pokemon ever. It's going so well until. So, unfortunately for me, I don't have Pokemon Shield, which would mean this gym fight would actually be easy. But I have Pokemon Sword, which means we have to fight Gordy, who is a rock type trainer or gym leader. Joe, you know that Moltres I just got? Oh boy. It meant nothing against his team. Not only does he have a water rock type, I think is what Bark I think is what that is. I can't quite remember. But he sweeps my team like 5 different times. And I was suffering. I thought this one was gonna end here. I knew I was gonna need something strong. Um, a couple ideas ran through my head. One was to get Gigantamax for a couple of my mon, like Colossal, a Rabbit Boy, and that was really it. That's really all I could Gigantamax. But I don't think it would have mattered. Even if we did Gigantamax, his Colossal would have been a monster, and it is a monster. His Gigantamax, uh, Colossal is a monster. So this fight wasn't easy. So we lose like 3 different times, and I'm brainstorming. Eventually, I go back to the Crown Tundra and I grab myself a um Magmar, I believe, and I lose again. No big surprise. And I actually give myself, some items, give my Pokemon some items, and it becomes the most epic fight ever, which I'm going to let play out. I have to say, I got extremely lucky with this battle. I have no idea how I won. It's a miracle. So I gave leftovers to Moltres, which is probably my best idea. Like I said, I gave everyone everything, something, just a thing for them to stand a chance, right? Because I didn't want to just, I don't really know, right? Because I knew I probably could have swept with just Moltres, but I wanted to stay safe because I knew I could have easily died. Like, Gordy could have sent out his ace early and just fucking killed me. He could have killed me with his stone journer. He could have killed me a lot of times. I just got really lucky with Moltres because Gordy sets up with stone journer. Right, he does like mirror room, or wonder room, and stealth rock, which is pain to deal with. So I just stay in with Moltres, because I know he's gonna Gigantamax, and I know I'm not gonna do a lot of damage. But I think I switch out for some reason. I don't know why. That's why miraculously survive. So Moltres. Oh, Moltres dies. Never mind. So Moltres dies, so I have to switch out. So I think I just revive Moltres because he is my best Pokemon right now. Um, wow, Magmar survives. So yeah, I mean, I'm just feeling Moltres in the background, and really, I'm stalling for his Gigantamax moves to end. So I send out Colossal, um, who I for some reason got Gigantamax. I don't know why I swapped. I wouldn't swap for Moltres. Moltres would have been better, but I kill his Colossal. Well, I don't yet, but whatever. I mean, I knew I was gonna win at this point. I was freaking out. I was so happy that I finally beat Gordy. Gordy was probably the most painful gym leader in this entire run. Unironically, Gordy was harder than Leon. It is amazing to me that I finally won. I was freaking out when I finally beat Gordy. So after suffering through Gordy, we actually get an easy fight with Hop. All of Hop's fights are easy. He's so dumb. I I seriously don't understand what they were thinking with Hop with for rivals. And same thing with Goth dude. I don't remember his name, but same story. Easy sweep. So, after I beat Goth Kid, whatever his name is, no one really cares. He's such a minor character. We face Raihan. Now, it had been a while since I played Pokemon Sword, right? This was like my first playthrough in years. So, I didn't really remember what Raihan had for Pokemon, but I knew his team was pretty good, and I knew it was the double battle. W- what I wasn't prepared for was the fact that I lost. I didn't win this first battle. I and it caught me so off guard. But after like a really quick team rotation, like instead of Ninetales being up front, I switch my Ninetales out for Magmar, and then I just sweep. Like Raihan wasn't difficult, but I wasn't expecting it to lose the first time. Let's just say that. With us beating Raihan, we can finally get into the finals, which unfortunately nothing really fantastical happens. We sweep Nessa, which not Nessa, whatever her name is, Marnie. I've been sweeping her the entire run. Nothing too exciting. Same thing with Hop. I probably could have cut all of his battles because he's super easy too. Um, Honestly, the hardest person, unironically, oh yeah, we had a fight, weird, scary Karen lady. Because the story, she actually has a pretty well-rounded team, but Moltres just sweeps. Um, I do kind of regret grabbing Moltres because it actually would have been kind of difficult, but why not? So we beat Bede. Bede was also a really easy fucking person to beat. I don't remember Nessa being in the rematch line, so Nessa actually puts up a pretty good fight, taking out a couple of my Mon, but M- Moltres still just fucking carries, and then I can just switch into Colossal and then Cinderace to clean up her Dreadnought. Her Dreadnought actually takes out Moltres, so that's pretty good. So we have a rematch with Bay. She's pretty easy. We Dynamax, fucking one shot. I mean, all this stuff is so easy. We have our rematch with Raihan. Raihan is so easy. Um, his team's a little different, but it's mainly the same. Like he has some tanky Pokemon in there, but like yeah, like I said, Raihan's pretty easy. He has some tanky Mon, but there's just no chance. And of course, we have to fight the chairman. The chairman's laughably easy. He has all Steel Bond, Steel Mon, so we can just solo with Moltres. But yeah, he was easy. I mean, he stood no chance. But finally, we have to face Leon. Now, I was expecting Leon to be hard, and he kind of was, but he wasn't too difficult. Like, don't get me wrong, Leon has a really good team. Like, he has a pretty well-rounded team, depending on who you let his Pokemon be, because based on your starter, that's what he'll have at the end. Because like, if you pick Grookey, he gets um Scorbunny, which is Cinderace at the end, and Cinderace can be really OP. He can have he goes really all out. So he leads with Aegislash, and I lead with um. How did I forget its name? Holy crap! Um. Oh my God, Moltres. So he protects, which is fine. He just stalls. Moltres outspeeds. Heat Wave, one shots Aegislash. I was not expecting that. Um, Leon is so weird. I have to say, because like they set him up as like this mm, unbeatable champion, but in reality, he's actually not too difficult. He has that Pokemon that I can't remember the name of, even though it's right there, Dragapult or whatever, which is a pseudo, um, who can be very OP because I'm pretty sure it can have like water type moves. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, Moltres was just doing so well, and it having leftovers was really nice. So I honestly just uh, wing attack and heat waved my way through this battle that was really tricky. Try to say that 5 times fast. I mean, like, even if I had protect, I would win. What's really weird is Leon has a Mr. Mime for some reason. Well, I'm like, he's an ice type. And I'm pretty sure he is. I'm like, what are you doing? I can just one shot. And I do. I mean, I'm not sure why Leon has him. It's such a random mon that he has in his team. I mean, whatever. Leon, you do you, I guess. I would have had Charizard if Leon didn't take him. I would have. See, he has an Inteleon. An Inteleon can be scary if he's Gigantamax, but he only can Gigantamax his ace. So we have speed and one shot, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we don't. But I don't know why he sets up Tearful Look. He could have just sweeped my team with his Inteleon. Like, I don't think I would have had, except for Cinderace. Cinderace probably would have outsped. But, like, he could have outsped everything if he Dynamax. But he doesn't. Leon, you're such an idiot. You could have wiped my entire team. But he doesn't. I mean, I probably could have done chip damage with Ninetales with Quick Attack or something, but he doesn't do a water attack. I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to weaken my Moltres, but he could have killed. So for some reason I switch here. I don't know why. I think I was planning to use Colossal or Charizard, and I switched too early. So Colossal is notoriously slow. So of course he uses Earthquake, which actually kills, which it probably shouldn't have, considering Colossal is a part rock type. Um, so I switch back into Moltres because I know he has Earthquake now, and Moltres could dodge it. So I was kind of afraid this mon could outspeed, but it actually doesn't. I make a pretty smart move with Wing Attack. Um, take him down a half. He uses Outrage, which I'm pretty sure does a good amount of damage, yeah. But my Moltres is at a level 80 at this point, which is insanely over leveled for this battle. Um so I pretty much two shot his entire team. Now, his Charizard I thought was going to be a problem. And it kind of was. I was tempted to switch. Um, I think I do, just so I can keep Moltres in. No, I don't. Interesting. I can't remember why I didn't. I think I just wanted to go all out. I mean, he was down to his ace. I had pretty much my entire team, excluding Colossal. So I decided Dynamax because I know he's going to Gigantamax, which is fine. You know, I know he's gonna Gigantamax. What I didn't expect is Charizard knows a rock move. He has Max Rockfall for some reason. I don't know why. Like, since when could Charizard learn a rock move? Or a move that lets him have Max Rockfall? I just don't remember that at all. But whatever. So, obviously, he Gigantamaxes. I'm already Dynamaxed. I know for a fact I outspeed. But my lower health kind of scares me. I didn't know how many shots it was gonna take, so I do max airstream, and I actually almost one shot. I was not expecting it because I got a crit. I was getting so lucky. Um, So I knew Leon was cooked at this point. I mean, I was not expecting the max rockfall. The max rockfall caught me off guard, but it doesn't even take it does. I can't talk. It doesn't even take us into the red. The sandstorm does, but Charizard also takes damage from the sandstorm. But we heal a little bit with leftovers. I was tempted to switch, but I'm like, wait, oh, the full restore caught me off guard. So I'm like, oh shit, do I use Max Airstream again? Which takes Charizard down to half. Now, I was really tempted to switch because Moltres was low. Um and I was I'm like, I'm not gonna survive another attack. Or I was tempted to heal. So I'm like, wait, Moltres has outsped, so I'll be fine. So I make the conscious decision to do Max Airstream again, and I kill Charizard. I almost made the really stupid decision of healing Moltres. It would have been fine because regardless what Charizard did, he wouldn't have killed Moltres because I had hyper potions. So I would have been fine. And worse comes to worse, I just stalled. Moltres would have just been a sacrifice for his Gigantamax, and I had my entire team in my back pocket. So Leon was pretty much just cooked. But that is it. I have spent so long on this video. It's been like a week since I finished. Um, I don't know how many crashes I've had while trying to edit this video. So a subscribe would go a long way. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I've had to go through 20 hours of raw footage. Now, if you guys want to see a video like this again, definitely let me know. I will, because although this video took me a while, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a lot. Um, I I don't know. Like water, grass, dark, whatever. I will do this again. I like this challenge. I've wanted to do these kinds of challenge for a long time, and I know every YouTuber under the sun has done one who does Pokemon stuff. But I still enjoyed it. I really liked this challenge. I mean, it was really fun. I kind of wish I didn't get Moltres so early, and I would have gotten Moltres near the end where I was going to fight Leon. But whatever. I mean, I didn't set any like limits for me, but that is it as the credits roll. So, thank you everybody so much for watching and waiting for this video in anticipation. Um, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my Twitter, Discord, Patreon, and Twitch. All in the description below. Depending on when this video comes out, because I'm not done with it yet. This is just the end of the VC. Um, my Twitter might be gone. I don't know when I'm gonna release this video yet, but whatever. So once again, thank you everybody so much for watching. Please subscribe. This took me a while, but that is it. Peace. Bye.